Welcome to LSC. It's sports time. I'm your host, Bob Hens. Today, we're coming to you from the power plant where we're at the NASCAR Sports Grill for the Mike Tomlin tailgate. And my first guest is the former Phoebus great, Nathaniel Adibi. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Well, I tell you, this is really great to see you. You stayed in great shape and everything. Let's talk a little bit about you coming up through the system.
Okay.
You played, I imagine you played in the rec league.
I played at Fox Hill, actually.
Okay.
When I first got here.
And who were some of your coaches that you had out there? You remember?
And Fox Hill had Tom Moore. I think he still might be out there. I'm not totally sure. But he was a great coach, teaching all the basics and how to run the proper way of playing football.
Well, you know, and I was talking to Stan Sexton, and I said, well, where do you guys teach these guys how to hit? He said they get it from the rec league. So evidently you've got some good coaches, got some good fundamentals from there.
I did, actually. I had some bad, I say bad coaches, but I didn't learn the basics until I got to Fox Hill back in, the 6th grade, I think, when I started here.
Right.
So he really taught me the basics of how to play football, proper way of tackling, running, and everything.
All right, and then you get to go to Phoebus. You know, it's a school with a program that's up and coming,
right,
and you get to play for Coach Bill D. How was that?
It was great. You know, I actually started playing JV football in 8th grade. So I went from intermediates to JV, and that was a huge step. It was scary. Everybody was much bigger than me, and I had to get used to playing football real quick. But, you know, they had a great weightlifting program, and it caught on pretty quickly.
All right, now, Bill D did most of the coaching as the head coach, but you had some of the other coaches that just worked directly with you at the linebacker position, but you also ran the balls.
Yes, sir. Actually, I had Coach D for my running back coach, and I had Coach Sexton for my defensive end coach. Actually, vice versa. Coach Sexton was my running back coach, and Coach D was my defensive end coach.
All right. So, did you like defense better because you got a chance to hit? Was that?
At times. It's hard sometimes because sometimes you get double teamed or triple teamed, or you know. I think I had fun just playing football. Honestly, it didn't matter what position I played. I just truly had fun playing, especially in high school.
You had a passion.
I did.
All right. Now you leave Phoebus. Have a good career at Phoebus. I mean, you know, a lot of people don't have careers that they can look back on, but you can. But then you go to Virginia Tech, and you're going from a pretty good high school program to a well-known college program. Talk about that experience.
It was a great experience, actually. I got spoiled very quickly. My redshirt year, we went to the national championship. We lost to Florida State, unfortunately.
Right.
But we had some great players from the 757 area to go to Virginia Tech, and we really exploded for the next couple of years.
Well, you know, I look around and I talk to a lot of people from different states. And 757 area produces an awful lot of athletes. How do you account for that? Is it the coaching?
No clue. Everybody from the area is fast, big. I mean, we have this great talent from this area. It's unfortunate that some stuff is going on, but we have some very, very good talent in this area, and people need to keep their eyes on us. I mean, we have some good stuff coming out of this area.
Well, and I have to agree with you there. All right, now at Tech, what was that experience like going from high school to that next level?
Actually, I was ready to go to Tech. I was ready just to get off on my own a little bit. You know, I'd say college was definitely the best experience I've ever had in my life. You know, just really being by myself a little bit.
Right.
You don't have no type of pressure other than really performing, playing football, you know, but you have no worries. I mean, you literally go in there, play football, and go to school. I mean, when life isn't like that again.
But when you walk out in that Lane Stadium with that crowd, that's got to be just unbelievable. How do you explain that to somebody else?
I could go Lane Stadium right now and still get goosebumps. Honestly, it was. I think the fans of Virginia Tech are some of the best fans in the nation. The coaching staff is wonderful. The players are great. Overall, I mean, Virginia Tech has been a blessing to me and my family, and I'm very thankful for Virginia Tech.
Right, well, you got your degree, and you tried out for some pro teams.
Yes, sir.
And sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it does. And sometimes it's luck, just being in the right place, right playing with the right team.
Yes, sir. Well, I had starting my senior year, for whatever reason, I just started having a little injuries, you know, and then from senior year to when I got drafted by the Steelers, I just kept having injury upon injury, and then my second year with the Seahawks, I ended up breaking my hip. So I had hip surgery probably like 4 years ago, and it's unfortunate, but I did have a degree. I did have some other opportunities to do other things, and it was a great experience while it lasted, you know. It definitely was a painful experience because I wasn't ready to give up football.
Right.
But football gave me up in a sense. That's what it feels like. But it was definitely a great experience. I definitely had a good time. I met some great people. And I would tell every kid out there to make sure you do get your degree, because you just never, ever know what's going to happen. You know, take it from me. I never knew I was going to break my hip. Who breaks their hip at the age of 25, 26?
Yeah, it just doesn't happen. But then you come back to the Hampton.
Yes, sir.
And going on the police department.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about that. That's just awesome.
Well, I never saw myself actually doing it, but, you know, I found it would be a great experience for me, you know, a great way to help people, to get back to the city of Hampton. And for any type of kids who really need some help, you know, they can always come. I'm from the area, so hopefully they can trust me if they don't trust nobody else.
Well, appreciate you coming by.
Thanks a lot.
All right, stay tuned for our next guest.